Boys were complicated in three distinct ways. The three types. Type 1. The wealthy ones. They came with expensive gifts and grand promises. I met Marcus Rothstein at a charity event when I was 19. His family was extremely wealthy, the kind that owns vacation homes in multiple countries. "I'd like to take you to Paris," he said confidently, within minutes of meeting me. No getting to know me first, just an assumption that money could buy my time. "I've been to Paris," I replied politely. "Not like this. 5-star hotels, shopping on the Champs-Élysées, whatever you want." "Why would I want that?" I asked, genuinely curious about his logic. He seemed confused by my question. "Because wouldn't anyone?" What he really meant, I want to be seen with the most beautiful woman in the room. I declined. Marcus wasn't the last. They all made similar offers. Jewelry, cars, apartments, credit cards with no limits. As if I were something that could be purchased rather than someone who could be known. "I'm not for sale," I told them, over and over. But they kept trying. My refusals only seemed to increase their determination. Type 2. The shy ones. They came with apologies in their eyes before they even spoke. James worked at the coffee shop near my apartment. He made my drink with shaking hands. Got my order wrong twice before getting it right. "I'm so sorry," he'd say every time. I've never." He never finished sentences around me. For 3 months, I watched him gather courage. Finally, one day, he asked,
"Would you maybe want to grab dinner sometime? There's this place. It's not fancy. I know you probably wouldn't. You don't have to." Every word was wrapped in an apology. I wanted to say yes. I really did. I wanted to prove that beauty hadn't made me cruel or stuck up. But I also saw the fear in his eyes, the absolute certainty that he wasn't good enough for me. "I'm flattered," I said as gently as I could, "but I don't think it would work out." James nodded like he'd expected it, like he'd known the answer before he asked. I never saw him without that wounded look again. The shy ones never believed they deserved me, and their lack of confidence made connection impossible, no matter how much I wished otherwise. Type 3, the smart ones. They came with their achievements like shields. "I just finished my PhD at Princeton," David announced within 5 minutes of meeting me at a gallery opening. "Published in major scientific journals. It's quite technical, molecular biology. Do you know what that is?" The condescension was barely hidden. This was their approach. Make me feel intellectually small. Win through the mind since they couldn't compete in appearance. "I studied art history in college," I replied calmly. "I'm familiar with scientific research methods and peer review processes." "Oh, art history." He smiled like I'd said something adorable. "Well, beauty and brains. That's a rare combination." As if the two couldn't possibly exist together naturally. They couldn't just appreciate me. They had to put me down first to feel bigger themselves. I excused myself and left him talking to empty air. The smart ones all followed the same script. Credentials first, subtle insults second. Hurt feelings when I proved knowledgeable. Bitterness when I said no. None of them wanted to know me. They wanted to conquer me.